Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Let's see, what are we doing? It hasn't been a full day. Instead, it's been just a couple hours. I got up early, decided to play some Assassin's Creed, got bored with Assassin's Creed, and fell back asleep. And so now it's later in the evening. And we're doing this Christina mission that I don't think these are really Christina. I think it's just a girl that reminds him of Christina. If he actually finds Christina, or it turns out all of these images of her are actually her, that would be weird, certainly. It also wouldn't explain why she's not aged. Like, she should be older looking. Ezio himself should be older looking.
Ezio, I was hoping to see you tonight.
I don't have much time. The Doge's party starts very soon.
Ah.
Nevertheless, I have news. I hear Cristina Vespucci is in Venezia for Carnevale. Weren't the two of you close?
Once.
Perhaps it would have been better not to tell you. She's with her husband. She may not be too happy to see you.
No. It's wonderful. It's Carnevale. With these masks, she need not even know it's me. I know just the way.
Except for that scar on his lip.
Grazie, amico.
That they never mention. Plant a note to lure her away from the festival. So, in the previous game, we did this carnival scene, and it was a decent idea of a scene. And it seems kind of insulting that the best parts we're seeing right now are the parts of a game that's not this game. Clearly, what should have happened here is...
There. Now to await her at the rendezvous.
Like, they should have just waited with Assassin's Creed 2 to be a better game by itself. And Assassin's Creed 2 isn't a terrible game in the first place. I'm just saying all of the work here in Brotherhood should have been integrated in the two. That would have been a lot better. Look at the physics here on the flags just blowing in the breeze wildly.
Cristina.
Manfredo, when did you get so romantic?
Manfredo. So is he going to end up sleeping with her? Is that what this is all about? Is that I eventually have
It's you! What the hell are you doing here? How dare you!
Cristina, it's all right.
All right? I haven't seen you in 8 years!
yeah, so she should be like 10 plus years.
Just ask.
You're right. I wouldn't have. Ezio, the last time I saw you, you kissed me in an alley and then left me behind to be married.
It was the right thing to do. He loved you.
Who cares what he wanted? I love you! You had your second chance. Please, Ezio, don't ever find me again.
What are those masked women in the background? That's weird. Like, that's totally the wrong way to play that, to immediately start kissing her. But I still think, with the level of quality of writing we've seen so far, I wouldn't be surprised if he does just end up impregnating her, and she's some great grandmother of Desmond in the future. Suppose we'll go up here and see if we can activate this. I don't think we've had quite enough time yet, but maybe. Yes, we're still 11 minutes before everybody should be up to assassin level. And I can imagine I'd only get like an achievement or something, some semi-pointless Uplay achievement, if I leveled every single person up. Where to go now? I could run over here, but this is, I think, going to be handled in the main story. So, if I could simply fast travel. Let's see. I guess there's not too much over this direction. Let's just take this tunnel entrance. I guess that's our best bet. And that's quite a distance. I could take the opportunity to once again complain about long areas in which there's really nothing to do. I could talk about poor systems. Alright. Alright, so if I am over here and I can't lock on a horse, so stand. Wait, no. I hit A to stand. So I don't think there's a way I could dismount. So this is silly, but I think we'll do this 3 times and then come back to this memory and see if this is what they wanted me to do in the guild quests. Which, let's see what the challenges were. It wasn't a mercenaries thing. It wasn't a courtesans thing. It must be a thief thing. Jump from a horse to a beam 20 times. So not from a beam to a horse. A horse to a beam. Hey, hey! So mount a horse and then I've got to get to a beam, dismount and jump. Oh man, this is difficult. Mount, and you have to be in low profile, dismount, and I don't know how this works. Like, I did it once and I still don't know how this works. Do I point? Let's see. And I could climb up this. Like, if this was just have a horse jump over a beam, that would be cool. But like, if I hold it alone, I come off the side without pushing any other control on the left stick. If I press forward and hit B, there it does nothing. If I pull back and hit B, it does nothing. If I hold right, it does nothing. Sometimes I jump off the back. I can't do this. Like, I literally have no idea how you're even supposed to pull that off. I don't know what sequence of buttons. It seems like there's several of them. let's see. And jump from a horse to a beam. That's ridiculous. And why would I need to do that 20 times? It's just stupid. Forget it. I'm tired of banging my head around this. It feels like a translation error, honestly. It feels like somebody at Ubisoft meant to tell them to program it so you have a horse jump off of jump over a beam or a fence, and I guess honestly they're not even counting the fences as beams, so those are beams up there. Yeah, I don't even know. Entire gameplay mechanics not explained.
Oh, that is impressive. Don't let.
Moving on, I suppose. I mean, I can't even honestly be that irritated with the game anymore. It's just become so silly and pointless and ridiculous. Some of the things it's asking you to do that are just huge time wasters. So I'm supposed to do the assassin ceremony, I know that. And it's gonna tell me that every time. But I might as well just wait until the rest of the assassins are at max level. Let's go get this flag and see if we can get back in this area. Let's see. This. These horses just like to get back right in place, don't they? Now getting in here. Oh, it's all open now. So no problems with that. There's a flag somewhere. Right here in the middle. Interesting. And we're at nearly 70 of 101, so there's only 30 more flags. So at that, I might as well go with the full collection. At least that's what I'm feeling right now. Of course, the game is also frustrating me quite a bit. So I may one day just snap. And that's a weird way to play a game. It's like, I may just finally have enough of this game, so I may stop playing. Now, certainly this game tries to sell itself on a value of being able to play it for a long time. And in the older days, that would be a good sales tactic. It's just now that this game might be 10 years old. There's 10 years of other games to play. And the replay value suffers when you have repetitive content severely. And see, it doesn't look like this place is even guarded. Nope, it isn't. Not really. So, what better way to alleviate your frustration than to play these awful things that will be glad to be done with. Let's move the mouse out of the way. I wish that mouse would just go away forever. This is cluster 8. There's only 2 more. And I think we can get them.
Loading.
Let's see, here's a TV. People watching TV, and they're going to say that they're brainwashing people with TV. Kind of the most basic of claims ever made. They have the little Indian that they don't do anymore because it was a little offensive. Honestly, though, if you want to make a argument that since we've stopped appropriating the Native Americans in the United States, the Native Americans have gotten very little coverage in the United States, so at least they were being remembered in the old days, and now they're pretty much totally forgotten. That's probably not the most of valid things. Is there something that would move these two? The trick here is to misalign things in sequence. Good evening and welcome to television. The main reason why you don't see these test patterns or anything like that is because there's just 24/7 TV always airing.
Loading.
And see, I'm not sure that's the greatest things, but I don't think it's really a bad thing because we have the internet and that's 24/7. Research division. DRS research has progressed more rapidly than expected. We already have a working prototype capable of mimicking piece of Eden capabilities across the network, albeit at a far lower intensity. Testing will commence locally on Subject 4 between his anima sessions as per plan. If all goes well, deployment will occur worldwide. So they knew about pieces of Eden all the way back at Subject 4, and was like Subject 17, I think, or 19 maybe. But that doesn't really line up that the first TVs would be a piece of Eden to brainwash things. But I guess you might be able to integrate this magical technology into modern TVs. Your dream is about to become a reality. Soon capitalists and workers will be locked in a closed loop that is safe and prosperous for humanity. No more war, only desks, cars, TVs, sets. We will produce them and keep them safe. WV. I don't know who WV would be.
Loading. Infinite rooms. Dimensions unknown. I am alone. Nothing alive. No light. No warmth. Packets moving. Husks. Through the darkness. I am frightened. I am frightened. Loading.
I have half a thought when it says loading, it actually is loading. Oh, this one's gonna be a doozy. Let's see, I suppose this puts us in a nice place, and this puts us a little bit too high, and if we kind of did this, I think we've got it. Well, no, I just need one that would be flat in the other direction, like this. And so then we take that one off and then try to singularize that. Still kind of need this. And see, I guess I could play it now with the X button. Not that that really helps. Yeah, that literally does nothing helpful. I need a small bump. Just go back and reset everything. Let's see, can we change things? Like, this seems like this would be a nice counterpoint to move. Like, if I wanted to move things further that way. Yeah. Got it.
Hello, Comstatic Customer Support. Diana speaking.
I'm calling in reference to your HD cable service. There seems to be some kind of picture between the channels.
Well, that's funny. Are you sure it isn't just one of those premium movie channels? I didn't used to have a premium package at home either, and sometimes little snippets of the channels would come through when my son Jimmy pressed the clicker too much.
How old's your Jimmy?
10 and cute as a button. Thanks for asking.
My Paul's 12. But no, this isn't a clicker problem. I go to change the channel from 172 to 173, and instead, there's this other channel in between. I'm looking at it right now. It's some kind of menu.
Sounds like our guide channel. Why, just the other day, Jimmy...
It's not the guide channel. It has my name on it, my son's name, and a list of things we like. My credit card purchases, loans, travel. And then after that, there's this gibberish about biometric patterns and optimal screen refresh frequencies. There's some kind of heart monitor things that says EEG wireless next to it and ARAS. I don't know what the particulars of this are, but it looks like your cable is programmed to have some kind of effect on our bodies.
Well, sir, I don't even know how to respond to that. One second, my supervisor has just come over. She says I should transfer your call. Have an ecstatic day with Comstatic.
Why would you have all of those things in the same system and viewable by the end user? That's like the dumbest system ever.
Hello. I have been briefed on your problem. A technician is on his way.
Thank you, but the more I think about this, the more I think something bad's going on here.
Our technician should be there any minute, Mr. Jameson.
Don't bother,
Daddy, there's someone standing at the door. He's hitting the door real hard.
Have a good day, Mr. Jameson.
And see, they don't even try to play it smooth. Watch, move fast. Shift from first to second, 0 to 60, don't think. So now we've got all these distractions on this chess game. Can we win? Not really at the moment. I think the best move would probably be to do something like this, because then I could take out the bishop and then force the king out of his protection. But that's not what they want. I think they want me to move this there. No? Interesting. No, not that either. I could put my bishop here in jeopardy. Oh, wait. Maybe I should just take out this guy. No? Because if I take out this guy, then this one or this one would take out that. But see, this would actually work pretty well. If I moved this here, then I could kill with my queen this one. So maybe do this. 0 to 60, first to second. This pawn here doesn't matter. That shouldn't go there. Apparently that shouldn't go there. This going diagonal like this wouldn't make a lot of sense. And see, that's what's weird about this, is that they're really just leaving me hanging as far as what I'm supposed to do. I mean, if you were gonna just let me play a chess game, I'd be cool with it. Even though you never explained the rules of chess to the player. But now you've made it this weird, like there's an eye under the piece. Is there anything under any of the other pieces? Seriously, I don't have a clue. Watch, move fast, shift from first to second. Oh, they just wanted me to move the king from first row to the second.
Is someone there? Hello? Hello?
So, you're supposed to believe Abstergo and the Templars are this genius secret society.
Many people away from reality. Make sure these virtual worlds do not become too utopic. We don't want people to question their own lack of success in the real world now, do we?
Well, frankly, it would be a pretty boring game if it was too utopic. Maybe you could make like something like Second Life, like that, but any other game you want that level of... I missed it one. And there's 4 of these, and I've missed one. Again. There's like 5 of them. Yeah, so it just makes no sense that you would believe Abstergo could brainwash people through TV and HD cable, and then they're so incompetent that their back-end menu system that not even their own employees know about, well, most of their employees wouldn't know about. The miracle is in the... It's in the something something. I guess take it for whatever you think that those last 2 words are. I assume it still strikes me completely as being a baby. And until we get those last 2 things done, I'll be hard pressed to be convinced otherwise. Which baby, I have no idea. Is it Desmond in his own womb? That would be one of the worst parts of this idea of genetic memory is not only do you have this bleeding effect in memories of your predecessors, you would also theoretically have memories that you don't even remember of, like early childhood and your potentially your birth, which that would be odd. I've heard stories of, I'm not sure if I've ever heard, if I remember actual people claiming they remember that being born, but I've never taken to actually believe them. Interesting, these guys are eating on an invisible table. Visual glitches galore happening. I have 70,000 florins, so there's really no reason why I shouldn't be able to do everything and purchase everything at this. As long as I can reach it, I should be able to purchase it. this required an aqueduct to fill up the water. Which is to say that somewhere down here, you can't actually reach it, but somewhere down here, I do believe there was maybe another pathway that got closed. But not only did you have to fill an aqueduct, you also had to wait till this point in the memories to be able to enter these layers. This might be another opportunity for just a quick run. And I think that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like, we're never going to get 100% synchronization. So, and the money is no longer really an issue. So, we can try to have a faster experience running through a different environment.
We have recruited many new men to our cause.
I merely speak the name
Look at
Romulus
these.
and they obey.
Look at this guy with a mustache.
Our prophecies move them, as predicted. Together, we will create a new religious harmony.
Assassino! Mobilize your followers!
So I'm after this guy, since the other two escaped. Now, here's the deal. Is people are just jumping out of everywhere, and I don't need to actually deal with them or kill them.
We must kill the assassin! Romulus commands it!
I don't know, like, Ezio has this goatee, and, let's try an airstrike. Nope, no airstrikes inside of a enclosed area. They thought of that. I see no reason to search these guys.
Feel his blood.
People doing some awkward rolls there. Still want to get these shop quests done, so... Well, at least I think I do. These guys are just waiting.
I see him! Go! Go!
Gotta run here. This is a far from a play your way style of game. It's distractions intentionally being thrown at you. Now I won't lose 10 hearts, I don't think, at this rate. I think my armor's too high. Like,
Save yourself!
oh, I was gonna do that. He stole my... Like, how could you shave a goatee? How could you shave just a mustache? Let's see. Apparently I didn't need to kill that guy. Instead... Well, that's not a path either. Let's see. Just go ahead and kill these guys to save space and time. Save space and time. That's just save time and frustration.
I see him! There!
can I work my way this way, or is this intentionally blocking my way? I think it was intentionally blocking my way, but no problem for somebody with the climbing glove, because you can just jump sideways and grab if you have enough skill to do that. Undoubtedly, these could have been cool sequences, but they get messed up. Like, look at how their desire to screw you over and make it impossible is ruining my experience here. And I can't dive under this, and I can't climb. Just directly. And they're just throwing rocks at me. And they're throwing knives at me. I almost wish there was some kind of cheat you could do, like a cape that would make them all disappear.
Your end is at hand,
and
assassin.
Then it would be really easy to do these things if it was just run.
Kill him.
Without anybody bothering you. There you go.
Romulus will punish those who do not fight. Only Romulus can grant you peace.
I suppose the idea of Romulus and the Roman society in general would be a lot more militaristic than you would probably realize. It's highly likely all the men were forced into some kind of military service, if not all the women. I would have to do some actual research to know if that's true, but it certainly wasn't an unheard of thing in older societies. And heck, the United States still has a draft. So if they were at a war, they could force people into military service.
It is you who tell the people lies.
Plenty of other countries require military service.
Give me the code sheet.
All I will give you is death.
You've just seen me like kill 20 people, and you think you're gonna somehow survive. Like, that's decent characterization to think somebody's just determined to take you on. He's kind of growling every time I hit him. Let's make sure we got the code sheet. I guess we do. Here's... we're not going to get all the flags. This is what's going to kill me, is doing these special memories. If I really am gonna try to find all the flags, it's gonna put me right in the position to deal with things I don't want to deal with and do these sections. So I'm kind of getting the flags for no reason. I kind of knew that even though at the beginning, that I'm just trying to have a general experience, not the OCD collector experience. Even though that's what this game wants you to do. So I would be pretty cool with getting 100% save file, or in some other way cheating, if I can do that. Let's see. I suppose it wouldn't. It might move me away from actually being able to get all the Uplay achievements, and I kind of need those Uplay points to buy the DLC elements for the next Uplay game I buy or play, which really, really sucks. I really hate Uplay. Let's take the money, I suppose, since we're here. Is that everything? And so now we have 4 of the 6 keys for the Romulus armor. Which puts us in a weird position where we might very possibly get the Romulus armor before we can even purchase half of the other parts of armor at stores. Boy, is that a glossy looking iron gate. And I get the achievement plumber. And out we come from the sewer grate, which there's considerably fewer of these sewers listed around. They kind of only put them in places where they knew you were gonna walk out of. Alright. The barracks. I didn't realize this district is 99% restored. So what's the one thing I haven't restored? There's an empty faction building over here. Let's go put that in military barracks and see if that's the last thing. I think I switched one of the empty barracks already to military barracks, so they're not all courtesans. That is a point where, as the player of the game, I kind of want to protect my sister, Ezio's sister, and improve her business as much as possible, particularly since my mother is also, Ezio's mother is also running that, the brothel, so it only makes sense to benefit your family more than just your friends. Like, I would always pick family before friends, and maybe that's... Hey, we are at 100% now, aren't we? Maybe that's just me, and maybe other people would go the other way. See, if I run here, I can fast travel. But particularly for the character of Ezio, I don't know why he would pick friends over family. Even if there was this slightly silly idea that he was arguing with his sister. There you go. No.
Hey!
Steal his horse there. Still trying to do these quests, these guild challenges. Interact with this, and we are looking for the fast travel location. Oh, I wish I could just move the mouse cursor over these things instead of selecting via text. It goes to show you that whoever programmed the map system did not program the fast travel system. Because if they had, you would just move your mouse cursor over there and it would be as part of the map system. Don't forget, you can do this and you can select things. So, like, why aren't you able to do that and select fast travel locations?
This was your stand?
See, everything has been broken.
No, Templar agent.
Who did this?
Are they really
Donato
Templar agents?
Mancini.
Not really.
I rode against his horse in the races and made the mistake of winning. You, though, everyone is talking about you. How you fight against the Borgia's men. Donato has demanded I meet him alone. I fear he intends to kill me.
Kill only Donato?
Where can I find him?
Grazie a Dio. He is waiting at the Cerco Massimo. That's where they hold their private races.
Interesting. So we could access the database and see these people. This almost makes the argument that Ezio in particular sanctified, or that's probably not the right word, turned a lot of Borgia's men into war heroes by killing them. Notice there, I jumped up at word and it totally gave me more health and more height than I should have had. Now the orange wolf of Romulus treasure. So do I want to go in here? I know the Romulus treasure is somewhere in these underground sections. But
no one keeps me waiting.
Do I have a place to jump down?
You are dead, Rocco. You hear me?
Seems like there's nowhere they even hide.
No one keeps me. Go! Go! Don't worry. He's dog meat.
Easy enough. Grab and stab.
Requiescat in pace.
Like, he was a Borgia man, certainly. And the Borgia were Templars, but does that mean everybody that was under the Borgia in this story are Templars?
Take it now. Stay away.
Like, that's crazy if you were gonna buy that argument, because then, let's see, then you're a Templar in name alone. You're not believing in any of the mentalities and the ideas that they explained in the first game of why the Templars had this different perspective on the world and how they were trying to create peace through control. But I guess all of that writing and all that storyline has just been thrown out to pasture, or put out to pasture, thrown out with the garbage. Whatever phrase I should use. Let's see. There's this. There's a couple of treasure chests over here. And then there's the Colosseum, which I may have enough money for the Colosseum, but I may not.
Respect for your betters, idiota.
So, Let's find this flag.
Pazzo, he'll kill himself.
Let's climb up. Gotta figure out what the right way to go is. And not get stuck between a tree and a... Oh, I might actually be stuck between a tree and...
Should we do something about him?
I kind of hope you will, because now I can't get out of this tree. I'm stuck in a tree. Thank you, game. You know, when I recorded Assassin's Creed 2, there was a glitch where the guards infinitely spawned. I think this one takes the cake. I think this one's even worse. Stuck in a tree, unable to do anything. You know what I have to do? I have to leave the Animus and read emails. This will fix it. Hopefully. We'll see if Lucy is even here. She wasn't even in the room
Get up
before.
slowly.
My work requires attention, Desmond.
So he doesn't want to talk to me.
We'll talk later.
She doesn't want to talk to me. I can't eat any food. And if Lucy is somewhere, I don't know where. Let's take a decent view of the place just to see if maybe she's hidden in some other area. See, I figure what I've done here is I've exhausted all the conversations that were important, and they didn't write that many. And here we have Lucy writing schedule for the week. And this is 10/1/2012. So she's still around. This afternoon I found some really good beats the other day. Want to come to mind for a listen when you get off work, Sean? So Sean is smiley face, Rebecca. Stupid emails, stupid emails. This is almost a nostalgic look back when people sent emails. But the system's not great. Lucy, let me get this straight to the point. I notice we have a free day on Sunday. Would you allow me to do a small session in the Animus? Rebecca said she'd monitor me, and if it would only be for a short while. I'm rather curious about the validity of my Norse descent, as it would be a one-off, and for a short period I don't see any harm. Monday Animus session, everyone. There is some weirdness that they keep putting me in the Animus and none of the other people who are supposed to be legitimate assassins too, but maybe they aren't actual true descendants. Let's see. So here's from William M, who is her boss, who we never see. Sorry about the slow reply, I just got back from lunch. Good question. I'm not sure if we can do that, but I'll ask again once you're back here. We've analyzed the tapes you left for us, and Desmond seems to be progressing perfectly. I can see that you developed a good rapport. Just make sure your friendship doesn't jeopardize our goals. The Templars Minerva mentioned on the last tape might be the only thing that can stop the end of from arriving. Good work, as always. Hang in there, William. And so, let's see her outbox and see what she sent. See, there's like an email there that has either not been does a response to a question that was never asked through email. And see, I see no reason to run back out.
Ready when you are.
So more stupid email. This whole part of the game is a waste. How they didn't see that in the first game, I don't know. And how they didn't just decide to eliminate it after the first game. Like, there's ways. I'm sure a decent writer could have just well, what you could have done is just have a intro sequence where you have the voice actor of Desmond Miles give his explanation of his situation, that he's in a machine, and maybe do some voiceover work every now and then, like saying, hey, this simulation seems a little off. Let's see, if I jump up this way and hit B, like, can't get to that second break. I'm not sure if... See, this seems like something you could grab onto. I guess it's just this is the only way out. I suppose you now know how to adjust for a glitch. Exit the Animus in its turn. You could have also certainly fixed that with any number of other systems. Just return to the Assassin's Guild, fast restart a memory. Like right now, I guess you can't actually restart a memory since you're not in a memory. So now I own the Colosseum. Which you'd think buying the Colosseum alone would significantly increase your payout. But it kind of doesn't. Let's go down this direction. We've only got a couple more minutes. And so, how much of this district has been purchased and upgraded? A considerably smaller amount for the Antico district. 53% rebuilt here. But the Campania district, this whole section, is 100%. The Centro district is 100%. And it seems like the Vatican district is not going to have anything to repair anyways. So run this direction. Definitely feeling like maybe I should speed up things. I'm trying to play as efficiently as possible, but there is definitely instances of taking time out to get a flag, taking time out to get a treasure chest, even knowing I'm not going to get all the flags, even knowing I'm not going to get all the treasure chests, which I'm not even sure that the treasure chests are actually a goal. So I'm gonna jump, let go of B, let go of B, and fall.
He must be held accountable.
So there's a Templar agent there. So next time I'm thinking we do this, If we can get in this direction and repair the aqueduct, that'd be nice, but I think we'll probably have to do the Borgia and the sink area first. And if this allows me to expand all of that, that's good. I zoom out a little bit here on the map. There's collectibles in the Vatican if we can access that. And maybe there's some collectibles in the Central District and the Campania District that I just haven't purchased the treasure maps for, but I doubt it, considering we're hitting the end of that, I guess. And then we'll eventually get down to the main story. Let's see. The additional memories, there's, let's see, 3 more sync points, and they're all in the Antico district, and that's in Rome. And Borgia flags, there's, well, let's see, 17 more in this district, and they're all in the Vatico district and the Antico district. So if I was going to go back and try to get the final amount of flags, I'm gonna have to run through all those secret locations again. And then the feathers, there's 1 in the Antico district and 1 in the Central district. That's odd. How come I haven't found it in the Central district then? And then if I was to get all the treasure chests, I have a lot in the Antico district and some in the Campania district still, and 8 in the Vatican district. The oddest part about this is the fact that there's a feather in the Central district, or Central district. So somewhere around here, unknown to me, there's a flag, a feather. Where could it be? Odds are it's very high up. Odds are that it's also out of the way because I would have seen it. I may end up spending money just to buy the map to see where all the feathers are. Not that I know what the feathers do. Let's see how Rome's global economy is doing. Oh, a little bit better. And Borgia influence, we haven't checked that in a while, obviously. There's only 1 more Borgia influence at all. And then if we go to the locations, and then we filter to the subject 16, we have the Castle Sant'Angelo and then this aqueduct, and we should also look at that and see where that is. It's right there. Good. So we'll try and get that done too. Well, that's been another hour of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, for better or worse. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.